Hello, good evening. How is everyone doing? I'm so glad that we're here. We have another day. It's another day to greet you and to say hello and to welcome you into this space. And thank you for the opportunity to come to you in your environment. I know today we have the kicking off of the Olympics, so some of you might be watching the ceremony, but I thought I will just keep the faith and just come on and do what I would normally do. So I want to say good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. No, it's evening here in the UK, so I just want to take that moment to say thank you and to greet everyone who are looking on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Thank you again for being here. Again, my name is Verna Hayward, and I am the host of the Unstoppable Live Show. And it is a pleasure to be here with you. Today, I want to talk to you about a balance, building resilience and diet. And what does diet have to do with building resilience? You know, for the last 3 weeks, I've been talking about breast cancer, recovering from breast cancer and the things that you need to do and what role does diet play in that. But also we spoke about several different topics. There was a topic for each day, and today is day 26. Thank you. I'm so proud. Again, I keep saying that. I'm proud of myself for being here and doing this, sticking to this challenge to appear every single day and give you tips on what I have done and how I have used those tips to help me to build resilience. We talked about domestic abuse and why it is not okay for any type of abuse, regardless of whether it's bullying or whatever, they are all be abuse. But we know that a lot of women die from domestic abuse because of shame, silence, and don't want to say anything. We also have men who die as well from that. So I'm somewhere along the line. I'm going to put up some statistics for you on social media, so you can see the statistics coming from the World Health Organization and other organizations of what is really happening. Because just a lack of respect for women. So it's not just that women get abused by men and family members. So just don't think it's just their partners. They get in some countries is honor killing and different things like that. But today I want to talk about how you're going to be building resilience. And we also include nutrition in that as well, because our nutrition help our bodies to be balanced and help us to grow and develop and be strengthened. So it will help our mindset as well. There is a number of things that diet will do. You will have noticed that yesterday I had a post put up on corn, the day before, sorry, on corn salad with kale and avocado with berries and turmeric. Now, turmeric is very, very good. So I was going to, as you have that there, so I hope you will try it and then give me your feedback on that. And I am going to do a talk on it as well. But I thought we have done so much and to talk to you today about the resilience. So welcome back to the show. Um, as I said, I'm Verna Hayward, and I'm going to talk about resilience. Now, building unstoppable resilience, I want us to explore it. I want to explore the strategies that will help to strengthen you, strengthen your mental as well as your emotional um, well-being, your fortitude. This is going to do that, and also why we will touch on balanced diet and not just what role it plays in the whole process of us having a healthy diet. So first of all, what is resilience? My name Verna. The name Verna means spring green. So, so it's in spring. Spring is green. I am evergreen, and I spring back. It doesn't matter what name is so important, understanding what your name, the meaning of your name is so important. And once I got the understanding of what my name meant, I am strong and I'm courageous and I can bounce back. Okay, so that's the whole essence of it, bouncing back. So it helps us to, when we talk about resilience, in simple terms, is the ability to bounce back. If you think about an elastic band, no matter how much you stretch it or you stretch elastic, it bounces back. It comes back into place. Okay. So the main thing is that you bounce back. And that gives you, so it doesn't matter how much, whatever you go through, you can adapt. And I have been able to adapt to every stage. So whether it was when I was younger and there was abuse, or when I became an adult and I got into domestic abuse, or whether it was cancer or being left alone. My mom went missing, not having my mom around at age 23, having to grow up on your own and doing everything for yourself without that guidance. So you learn to build resilience. You learn that you have to move forward. You cannot sit back despite the setbacks. Okay. So you cannot sit back despite the setbacks. You just have to keep moving. You're on a journey and you're going through. You're not staying there. Okay. So in it's resilience is about building strength. So we have to build mental strength. We have to build mental strength. You have to build physical strength. It's a muscle. It's a muscle. So you're building muscle. Like when you exercise, you're exercising to build muscle, to strengthen the muscle, and to have and you're going to lose by you exercising. You're going to have a physique, a nice physique and everything like that, but it's more so to build muscle. So resilience is about building a muscle so you can weather the storm. When you can weather the storm, doesn't matter what is thrown at you, you are able to withstand it. So when we build resilience, we have, what kind of resilience are we building? Because I mentioned there are many different types of resilience. So your mindset and your mindset have to go along with it. So when we build in resilience, we are thinking of developing the growth of our mindset, because we can't say the same way, we can't think the same way. We have to make some adjustments when we go through different things. So what does that mean? When challenges comes, I tend to look at challenges as opportunity. I don't like to say obstacles, but most people say obstacles. So when obstacles come or challenges come, they are opportunities to grow. Yeah, there are opportunities to grow rather than, you really want to say now, rather than obstacles that will stand in your way to stop you from moving. It can only do that if we don't change our mindset. If you decide not to change your mindset, then it become an obstacle because you are staying in that place. I always like to say you are going through something, you are not stopping. You think about a journey, you stop. You stop for to take some water, to put petrol in your car, to get some juice to keep you going. So you have to stop for some energy drinks. And when you take that energy drink, you get a boost. So it boosts you. And that's where your eating healthily comes in. It boosts you to really take and go forward. So when you're faced with a problem, what do? You ask yourself a question: what can I learn from this? So what is there for you to learn when a challenge happens? When that challenge comes, what are there to learn? So you have to shift your perspective, and that help you to stay motivated, and you're able to overcome and find solutions. So you stay motivated, it helps you to overcome. To overcome, you need to find the solutions to overcome, to bounce back. And that's what it is about. So we talked about what is resilience. As I said, it's simply put, to bounce back. And we talk about how to build that unstoppable resilience. So you build that unstoppable resilience by developing a growth mindset. And this is what I do. This is what I talk about when I do my program. when I speak with anyone concerning my unstoppable resilience, 3 powerful practices to take your power back. It's very deep. It's a deep course, so you really have to work at it, because it's only during the work you will get the results. So working give you the results that you need to build that resilience, to overcome, to you have to reflect, you have to, is that revitalization and is that renewal. But it's going a little bit further, so it's working a little bit deeper in terms of that. So if you want to know more, give me a call, and let's just sit down and talk about it. Let's talk about how you can go about that. Now, I work with men and women who have been through abuse, or if you have been through cancer, or you are going through cancer right now and you don't know what to do, or you're having doubts, or you're feeling, who do I talk to? Because sometimes most people don't want to speak to a lot of people. They don't want people to know that they are going through this. But this is a time you need support when you are going through, whether it's abuse or whether it is cancer. You need support. You need people around you. You need people who understand and can be sympathetic and empathetic, and be there to give you that support and guidance that you need to really help you to bounce back, because we need to bounce back. We need to build that resilience. I'll keep mentioning that resilience. We need to do that. The other thing we need to do is to cultivate strong relationships. Most of my talks you would hear when you listen, we talk about relationship. So you need to build strong relationship, and those relationship entails trusting. You're trusting, because you have to trust somebody to in order, and you have to really invest in that relationship. So having that support network around you is vital. It is vital to have a support network around you. I know what it was like, to having that network around me. Had I not had that network around me, I'm not sure what how I would have managed. I would have managed, but not to the extent that I did when I had that support around me, because I didn't have the strength to stand up and cook. I couldn't stand in the kitchen. I couldn't. I remember, after my friend left, my husband had to buy a stool so I could sit down just to do stuff, because I couldn't stand. There were times when I felt really, really ill. So when you have that support and network around you, that helps you. And then I had someone who used to come in and help me do some work, and she was there. So I'll be cutting something, and she did the cooking, because I just could not do it. So when you have that support, when you have that strong relationship, whether it's in a community, so if you have community support, maybe somebody coming in and maybe doing the washing, or somebody do the cooking for you, or somebody do the cleaning, you have that support, and that just helps you to take better care. So that practical care that you need, you would have those people around you. Before I go into that, so we're talking about building those healthy relationships, and that those healthy relationships will help to uplift you. It helps to uplift you, and that's you don't hesitate. Don't hesitate to lean on somebody. I keep singing this song, lean on me when you are not strong. Yeah? Lean. You have to lean on someone. Lean on me when you're not strong. I can't remember all the verses. Well, suppose when I finish, I probably will remember it. But we have to lean. We are not meant to do anything by ourselves. We are meant to work together. We are meant to work along and help each other grow and develop. So cultivating that strong relationships and building that strong relationship. So we have to cultivate a relationship. We have to build a relationship. Cultivating is you building your mindset, the growth mindset. And then you have that practical self-care, which is a strong relationship. So you're bringing that strong relationship to take care of your physical and mental well-being, which is fundamental to you building resilience, to you becoming stronger. So you have to get sufficient sleep. You have to exercise regularly, whether you go out and take a walk. Like I have a rowing machine, a bike, so I use that when it's raining and stuff like that, and I don't want to go outside. I use that. But there are times when you need to get outside, get the fresh air, because you need that air. You need to fill your lungs with fresh air, and that's going to be good for your mental stability and helping you to grow. So regular exercise and engaging in activities that you enjoy. So you want to do things that you enjoy, and also you can also speak to people. So you may want to join a group. Yeah, so you may want to join a group working on your physical health. So we can talk about that, and then you add your diet into that. And your diet is basically eating foods that will maintain a healthy balance. So, what do we want to talk about when we talk about healthy, balanced diet? A diet that is balanced, um, it plays an important role. So you probably would have heard me that recipe that I put up there for you. It have everything in terms of looking at the five defenses in our body. So we look at the agenogenesis, which we spoke about, is about new blood vessels. We talk about your stem cells. We talk about your microbiome, your DNA, and your immune system. So you want foods that will support all five of them, and that will help you to develop a balanced diet, which will help in the role of building your resilience. And you might ask me the question, why? Why? Because the food we eat affects our brain chemistry. You can check science, and there's lots of science out there on what food does. So it affects our brain chemistry, and also our overall mood. So it can put us in a happy mood. Okay, not overeating, but just eating the balance, what it is you need to help your body to really nurture it and help it in the building of your resilience. So your brain health, you want to eat foods that is going to help your brain. So you want to have different types of nutrients, like your omegas, your omega-3, your fatty, your fish. You want to have your fish and stuff like that is going to eat. I eat a lot of salmon because salmon is a very healthy fish. It is oily. Then I have walnuts. So I tend to eat my walnuts because when you eat those things, it's going to help your cognitive function and your emotional well-being. So it's about eating the type of foods that is really going to help you. You also have to build your energy, so your energy could be stable. I know when I don't have energy, you can't really do much. So you want to consume your carbohydrates, such as your whole grains. Again, so you want to sell your whole grains, your vegetables, and these provide a steady release. So they're releasing the energy slowly. So they're going to release your energy, and that helps you to stay focused and energized throughout the day. I remember, as a young girl growing up, my gran used to give us sweet potatoes, steamed sweet potatoes for breakfast in the morning before we go to school. I couldn't understand why. Why wasn't we eating bread or fried bake or something like that? But I got to find out later on that there is a chemical within the sweet potato that help you to learn. So she used to, because we go to school and we don't have lunch again. Maybe we go to school for 7, 8 o'clock, we leave home, and by 9 o'clock school call. They ring the bell and you go in, and then not until 12 o'clock again you're eating. So that was a slow release to help us to learn, but it's also doing something for our body as well. Okay, so you want to be eating your vegetables. You want to be eating your oily fish. You get your omega-3. You want to be eating your walnuts. You want to support your cognitive function and emotional well-being. And you want to reduce your stress. So you want to have a stress reduction. So your food rich in antioxidants. Again, the corn menu that I put up there for you will have like your berries. So you have your berries, you have your leafy greens like your kale, and that helps to combat your stress and reduce inflammation and oxidative damage. Okay, Okay, so that's the reason why you want to be eating a balance, things that have all these different things that is really going to help you. You also want to be able to regulate your regulate your mood, because sometimes you could be down, you could be sad, it could be, oh, I don't know what to do, you know what I mean? And and having the right type of food will help to boost you. So incorporate foods that support your serotonin production, like your bananas, dark chocolate. I remember Dr. William Lee in one of his recipes in his book, which I follow. I still follow now in terms of my 5 a day. Dark chocolate. Eat dark chocolate, and that helps to maintain a positive mood, because you want to be in a mood that will help you to bounce back easily, and that's why you tend to do that. Okay, so there are lots more that I want to talk to you about. I'm going to put something up that have uh, 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 tips, diet tips for resilience. So I'm going to get that designed and put that up for you. So what are some of the things we want to embrace? We want to embrace we have like a put together a checklist. So what are some of the things you want to embrace to build that unstoppable resilience? So you want to embrace a growth mindset, which we talked about. You want to embrace nurturing a strong relationship. So first of all, with your mindset, you're viewing challenges as learning opportunities. They are opportunities for you to learn and to grow. With your nurturing your strong mindset, you have friends and family and mentors, people who will mentor you and speak to you and help you along the way. And then you want to prioritize self-care. So going for massages, having a facial. I know for me, in terms of where I was getting lymphedema in my breast, and it was became very heavy and swollen. I had to go and get a tip so it can drain the fluid out. But then when they had done that for the number of weeks, I needed to get massage to help me with that. But I couldn't find anyone who could massage my breasts. So I learned how to do it. The nurses showed me how to do it, and I developed a method of doing that as well. So if you know that you have, because most therapists are not trained. One of the things that they don't get trained in is how to massage cancer patients. You think that you're going to break. We're not going to break. We just need that relaxation as well, and we need that self-care and taking care of ourselves. But sometimes you can't do it yourself. So if you are out there and you need a massage, I do that. I'm here. I'm located here in Dorset. So if you want to come and see me, I can give you a massage. I can work with you and we can develop a plan. This is what I do. I ask questions. We go a little bit deeper and find out what you need and how can we design a treatment that is specific to you. No one person, not everybody get the same type of treatment because everybody is different. You have to know what to do and how to do it and how deep to go. So some people may not be able to take a deep massage. In when I'm massaging, I probably will do a workshop on that, and then you can come and you can learn how to do that. So I'll put on a workshop where you can learn to do that. So if these things can help. So you may not be here in the UK, or you might be somewhere else in the UK, and you're too far to come. Most people, people travel from Southampton, from Poole, from Bournemouth, and come to see me. So it all depends on what you're looking for. It all depends on who you think will be able to help you. There might be somebody closer to you. Word of mouth is a good thing, because if you have word of mouth, you can then see that. If you want to know more about what people say about my treatments, you can check out on Facebook, but you can go on Google and you can see what people are saying about their therapies when they come to see me. It's not a one size fits all. It is specific to you. So we go through a consultation, and in that consultation, And the consultation is not just simple, what you hear for massage, get on the bed. No, it's a deep consultation. So we want to find out a little bit of the nitty gritty about you. And then we do that. And then you want to maintain a balanced diet. When you have a balanced diet, it supports your brain, support your brain, and you have your energy levels and also good mood. So you have a good mood about that. And the last thing I want to talk about is a resilient checklist. Again, I'm going to get that one. So you have your tips, your resilience tips, and then you have your resilient checklist. So to tell you this about building resilience is a journey. It is a journey. It's not something that you build today and forget tomorrow. You're building resilience. So you're building a muscle. You want that muscle to grow and you want that muscle to be strong. And that's what you do. It is a journey. So it's something you're working on daily. Small steps turn into big ones. Okay. So you don't want to go full blown and then all of a sudden you don't want to do it anymore. So when you build small, take small steps, you are able to grow much faster. He said you slow down to speed up. All right, so you're slowing down to speed up. You want to build that journey. So that journey takes you on to your destination. So it is not as no, it is not a destination. It is a journey. So you continue because I've been building my resilience for as long as I can remember, and I still continue to build resilience. So it's something you're going to be building and you're going to be developing. So you're developing your growth, your mindset, growing your mindset. You're going to be fostering supportive relationships. You're going to be doing your practicing your self-care. So if you have to, I don't know, massage your feet, reflexology, you may not be able to do reflexology because you're not trained in it, but massaging your feet, when your feet get tired, it's like your whole body is tired because your feet, you have different zones under your feet, which reflects on different places. That's why it's called reflex. Okay, so it's different zones and it reflects on different areas of the body. So when you massage your feet, or get a foot bath and put your feet in nice warm water with some salt and some aromatherapy oils, and just soak your feet in there and just put it on and just relax. There are ways that you can do that. Maybe you can give yourself a nice little facial, give yourself a hand massage or something. Do something that will give you some self-care. Sit down and just relax. Read a book, listen to music, something. There is something maybe you could be drawing, something you can do that would really revitalize you and give you that. Okay, so you want to really take the time and give yourself that. You want to really fuel your body with the right nutrients. So, yes, you could probably, like the other day, I I made a dip and I used nuts because I didn't have any type of peas that I wanted to use. So I grounded nuts and I put this like a butter dip. And I had my carrots and I had my celery and I had my peppers, and so eat something nutritious and it's really going to help to strengthen you. I will give you the ability to handle whatever comes your way because you are quite capable of doing so. So, with that, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here. And I hope that the subjects that I'm bringing to you, what I'm talking to you about, is really helping you to understand the importance of why we raise awareness, why I'm raising awareness of breast cancer, why I'm raising awareness of domestic abuse, why am I raising awareness of a balanced diet. All of these things help in your um, in your healing. All of them help with your healing. It didn't matter what you go through in life. We all need to eat healthily. We all need to eat a balanced diet. It's important for your self care. It's important for your growth. It's important for your mindset. So I hope you will tune in with me on my next video. And I hope that this one was very helpful. So once again, if you have not yet started following me, thank you. I'd like you to follow me. I'd like you to share my videos. I'd like you to like it and to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So I look forward to seeing you in my next video tomorrow, where we'll be talking on another subject. And at some point, I will then talk to you, talk through the recipe, the corn recipe. But I'd like you to look at it and give it a try and let me know what you think about it and let me know how it tastes. I know somebody on LinkedIn has said that they are always wondering how to eat corn in a different way. So they were going to try it. So I hope you will do the same. So thank you very much for listening to me. And remember, resilience is a skill. It's something that you build. It's something that you have to develop. With the right strategies, you will be unstoppable. So see you next time. Take care and God bless. And have a lovely evening while you sit back and enjoy the opening ceremony. Looking forward to the UK bringing home lots of gold medals. So take care and God bless. Bye bye.